Donatella Versace is one of the most recognized and influential figures in the fashion industry. With her platinum blonde hair, smoky eyes, and signature bold style, she has become a symbol of luxury, power, and rebellion. As the creative force behind the iconic Italian fashion house Versace, Donatella did not just inherit a brand, she redefined it. Her story is one of legacy, tragedy, reinvention, and triumph. Through a blend of fierce innovation, high-octane aesthetics, and sharp business instincts, she solidified herself not only as a designer, but as a cultural icon whose influence transcends the runway. Born on May 2, 1955, in Reggio Calabria, Italy, Donatella Francesca Versace was the youngest of 4 siblings in a family steeped in tailoring tradition. Her mother was a dressmaker who ran a boutique out of their home, and it was in this environment that Donatella developed a keen eye for fashion. However, it was her older Gianni Versace who would become her earliest mentor and eventual business partner. The bond between Donatella and Gianni was intense and formative. Gianni often referred to her as his muse, and from a young age, Donatella became immersed in the fashion world he was building. Donatella initially studied foreign languages and literature at the University of Florence, but her true passion always lay in creativity and fashion. By the late 1970s, she had joined Gianni in Milan, where he was laying the foundation for what would become one of the most audacious and luxurious fashion houses in the world. The House of Versace was officially launched in 1978. While Gianni served as the visionary designer, Donatella took on the role of vice president and key advisor. Her input influenced the brand's edgy aesthetic and helped shape the distinct Versace image: sexy, glamorous, powerful, and fearless. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Versace revolutionized fashion by merging classical motifs with contemporary pop culture, drawing on Greco-Roman mythology, Baroque artistry, and bold prints. Donatella worked behind the scenes during these years, contributing heavily to brand strategy, public relations, and even co-designing the Versace line, which she eventually led in its entirety. Her flair for celebrity culture helped forge lasting connections with supermodels like Naomi Campbell, Cindy Crawford, and Claudia Schiffer, turning them into fashion royalty and icons of the era. The tragic assassination of Gianni Versace on July 15, 1997, outside his Miami mansion, changed Donatella's life forever. The loss of her brother and mentor was devastating, both personally and professionally. Many doubted her ability to lead the brand in his absence. Yet Donatella stepped into the role of artistic director with grace and determination. She honored Gianni's legacy while boldly putting her own stamp on the fashion house. Her first solo collection in 1998 was a dramatic assertion of her unique style, while maintaining the DNA of Versace: bold colors, rich fabrics, provocative silhouettes. She added a new layer of femininity and sensuality. Donatella focused more on empowering women through design, creating clothes that celebrated strength and confidence as much as sexuality. Under her leadership, the brand evolved to suit a new generation while retaining its rebellious spirit. Donatella cultivated a distinct aesthetic defined by metallics, cutouts, plunging necklines, and structured silhouettes. She doubled down on celebrity culture, forging close relationships with icons like Madonna, Lady Gaga, Jennifer Lopez, and Beyoncé. The now infamous green jungle dress, worn by Lopez at the 2000 Grammy Awards, was a turning point, not just for Versace, but for the internet itself, as it led to the creation of Google image search. Donatella was not only shaping style, but redefining the relationship between fashion and technology, media and pop culture. Through meticulously orchestrated campaigns and unforgettable runway shows, she turned Versace into a household name, recognized around the world for its fearlessness and extravagance. The early 2000s were not without personal struggles. Donatella openly battled substance abuse and faced intense media scrutiny. However, her resilience only added to her legend. She emerged stronger, more focused, and more creative than ever. By the 2010s, she had overseen a renaissance at the brand, bringing in younger audiences and collaborating with contemporary designers and influencers. She infused new life into the fashion house without compromising its core identity. In 2018, the Versace brand was sold to Michael Kors's Capri Holdings in a deal worth over $2 billion, though Donatella retained her role as chief creative officer. This marked the next chapter in the brand's evolution, with Donatella at the helm of global expansion and innovation. She remains the soul of Versace, guiding its creative vision with authenticity and passion. Donatella Versace is more than a fashion designer. She is a symbol of resilience, reinvention, and unapologetic expression. She has paved the way for women in leadership roles within luxury fashion, breaking barriers in an industry long dominated by men. Her style is not just about aesthetics, it's about attitude. Through leather, lace, and gold medallions, she has told a story of survival, empowerment, and legacy. She continues to influence generations of designers, celebrities, and fashion lovers with her fearless designs and iconic presence. Her contributions to fashion have been recognized with numerous awards, including the Fashion Icon Award from the British Fashion Council and honors from the CCFDA. She has also become a vocal supporter of LGBTQ+ rights and inclusivity in fashion, ensuring that the House of Versace represents more than just beauty. It represents strength and freedom. Donatella's story proves that fashion is not just about clothes, it's about identity, impact, and transformation. From the heart of Calabria to the runways of Milan, Paris, and New York, she has built a legend that will endure for generations to come.